My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Monster Train 2. Boom, let's go. Click the button. Let's see what it does to us. Ooh. Ooh. We're playing two of the clans from the first game. Okay, so we have the exiled lead for the Stygian, which means I'm going to have Soulguard with us. Soulguard the Martyr. On Incant, gain Shard 1, use those to power their abilities. Fledgling Imp, we also have 2 copies of, 1 Ember, 1 Size, summon, give Rage 5 to friendly units, and then the Branded Warrior. 1 Ember, 2 Size, Rage 5, and on Slay, add Rage 5 to friendly units. We also have 2 copies of Mollusk Mage, which I didn't even mention, 1 Ember, 1 Size, Conduit 10. And then Herzl's Horde is our Pyre. Gain 4 deployable Ember, huge, and the deployable upgrade is 50% cheaper, also huge. Champion of Savagery is going to be here. That's kind of annoying. That means our Branded Warrior in the backline, our Mollusk Mage is in the backline. They're going to be revealed consistently to a lot of damage from Rage Wings if I have them on the bottom line. Got to keep that in mind. After the deployment phase, your third card of the turn draws 1. Love it. Ancient Fire Tap's pretty powerful as well, but when you got 0 cost cards, this seems a lot better. We've got Cold Channel and Dire Channel. Cold Channel's really good for taking care of AoE on the bottom line, as long as you can support the health of Soulguard. So specifically, Incant gain Shard 1. On Revenge, apply Frostbite 1 per shard to enemy units. Not to the enemy unit that attacked you, to all of them. So enemy, like healers still die to this. Merchant of Steel, Stygian, Hellhorn, Merchant of Magic, Stygian, Merchant of Magic afterwards. I'm pretty comfortable going Stygian, Merchant of Steel. I am going to want another Incant unit alongside Soulguard, very likely. I'm also going to need a frontliner for Branded Warrior. Obviously, I run each of them for one another at the moment, but later. I'm not going to want Soulguard to take all of the damage. If at all they can avoid it. So we'll take 6 damage here on top line. Fine with that. Mama. It is truly so much Frostbite. I mean, my spell power doesn't really do anything, but I guess I do want a Mollusk Mage on this line anyway. Pretty happy now to have a unit going up to the top line, who is also going to trigger the Slay benefit of our Branded Warrior. Basically, it's just going to come down to me throwing a couple of Frostbite spells on the boss, pretty much. However many I can get on him, frankly. Damn. Why'd that have to get discarded, huh? Huh? I implore you. Hell yeah! All of it got through, all of the Frostbite, that's so good. You may be healing in the backline there, friend. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage here, annoyingly. Just a little, though. Our opening fight was always going to be the hardest for us, though. Crypt Builder, considering how much discarding I do, yes. Important work. This early? Absolutely, especially with 7 imps in the deck already. There's Smidge Stone and Incant Gain Armor too. Huge hits. Okay. I do think I do that, right? Nameless Siren goes behind Soul Guard. And I also give you on Incant Gain Armor. Now Large Stone and then Smidge Stone. Feels like that could go on Brand Warrior, but I could also just reroll straight up. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because Quick and Multi-Strike both slap butts. Brand Warrior with Multi-Strike, obviously. A lot more damage and better opportunities to scale as well. I kind of want it to also get quick, though. I'm going to leave it open for later. -1 energy per turn is not too bad when you already have Deployable Ember out the wazoo. That's for thinning down the herd. Drop an imp. Sack that imp. Oh no! I drew an additional card. Now I'm not... Nice. Guaranteed to discard the right card. We do it anyway. Happily dropping the Impling on the line. I can survive through one more hit. Which you'll have to do. Perfect. Decent amount of Frostbite on him. You get your damage shield, but your healer is already dead. And that's more than enough damage to get us through here. This next boss battle is going to be a nightmare. I almost don't even want to address it when I click Offering Token because of how ridiculously good it is. Like, you don't have to have cards that discard to cast. You want to get past so much trash in the deck so constantly. Like, if the Offering Token ever becomes bad, your deck is incredible. Fledgling Imp, Vent, and Hidden Passage. Vent for a little bit of AoE, thank you. It's something I lack in this deck at the moment. I do have AoE, but obviously it's requiring all of Soulguard's health to do. What I really want is armor for upkeep. A Merchant of Arms that gave me an ability to give additional health, maybe, to Soulguard would also be really good. It's a shame I have to go to the Merchant of Magic because it's much better. Spell Chain, our Offering Token, double... Ooh, double stack isn't beneficial for us right now. Plus 10 magic power on Vent certainly is, so that it costs for free. And yeah, I'll hold the rest of that money. There's an argument to be made that my bottom line should just be a Titan Sentry, so that it cuts out all of the chaff that would have otherwise contested Soulguard. And then Soulguard gets to save a lot of HP that way. Remnant Pack for Emless, Umbrastone, Trample, Ritual Tome for Titan Skin. I think Titan Skin, certainly. Many more revenge triggers for our Revengeables. Hellhorn next to a Merchant of Steel. Okay, I'm going to be pretty happy to hit that. Because, like, Hellhorns, I would happily put a unit behind Titan Sentry. It just, again, has to... Because Titan Sentry will be my bottom line, and hopefully I give you a bunch of additional health so you can survive. But if you do become my bottom line, then the Rage Wings are going to be contesting whomever is behind you. I guess I could also get a defensive... No, I need places to play Imps and Spear Stewards. I guess I could also get a better defensive unit for the Branded Warrior. That's another pull we can make. Offering token through a shard. It's just a free draw. Offering token to a Mollusk. Unfortunately, meaning I don't get to play my important... Well, actually, hang on. Mollusk. Hey! Good to have it in. I'll throw you on the bottom line as well, just so that I have a sack target for future. I think it's probably more important I get more incants on the mid line than it is I do anything else here. I mean, it's going to be pretty hard to convince me that getting rid of the Calcified Ember isn't in my best interest here. Ooh, Ritual Zone without being able to play it, that's certainly not in my best interest. I'm really hoping to get an armor-based spell, so I have the ability to support the health of my units, but currently that's a little dicey. Chosen Acolyte's a bit of an annoyance on this floor. I almost want to just drop a giant vent. And for that reason, I will. There goes the bottom line, sadly. I can play Queen Zembling, I can kill Queen Zembling. Nice. We got another Queen Zembling, which then gives me the ability to use my offering token to take care of the... Oh, doesn't kill the next unit, unfortunately. $17, yeah, I can't prevent that. I just need to cast enough spells on this floor now to try and get the Nameless Siren to be safe with just our own incants at the moment. It's going okay. 37 with Titan skin. How do you feel about that? Not good enough? Alright. 27 will push straight through that for free. God, I really need health support. It's pretty damn dire at this point. You literally survive with 1 health, Archeon? How dare you? I'll take 7 damage to you. Oh, no. Last stand, consume double the amount of rage on friendly units. Pretty good. Pretty good. Gonna give us a lot of rage. Absolutely. That's not my problem. My problem is survivability, not damage. Spike of the Stygian. It's good survivability against exclusively bossed units in a situation where I've prepared for it. I'm gonna take last stand and I'm gonna try and find my survivability. Hello, Steelworker. It's nice to see some survivability. Hell's Flame's 100% not necessary. Limbo's Solace is, though. Titanite. On Titan Sentry, and you can also have a large stone, friend. 20 additional health seems like the kind of thing that a steel worker might want, standing in a front line. Rail Beater and Branded Warrior. I think if I go Capacity as my second, I could take that. And I probably do. I mean, I should get Titan Channel. It's literally just all the stats that I really need right now. I have to put 4 shards on you. Not a problem at all. I'll sneeze and you'll have 4 shards. It's practically impossible to stop it from happening. You don't need to encourage it. Queen Sibling! Sack it. I'm not going to have a good position for sacking for a while. Let's throw Mollusk Mage actually up on the top line. Back line, because I don't want you getting slays. Okay, yeah, you just got a blocker. I think I'll hold here. I need more spells for the mid line next turn more than anything else. That's enough spells. We got our Dire Channel also setting a melee weakness on a target that's about to be hit by 60 damage from our Titan Channel on the second line. Seems pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's what we're looking for. Ritual Tome. Now, you're basically not taking damage. Yet again, you say? Thank you, please. And then just back to as many spells as I can cast this turn, thank you. Did you have to have the spell to discard a spell, though? I just want to know if that was 100% necessary. Oh, wow. Fallen Execution is going to get 6 damage to our Pyre. Thankfully, I healed my Pyre before this. Otherwise, that would be a little bit riskier of a situation. It discarded the only card I wanted not to discard, but I'm not going to undo the turn. Double incants and let it roll. Oh man, that multi-strike is giving a huge amount of frostbite to these enemies. Perfect. We're going to start having units make it through the top line. Not many, but some. Drain. Apply SAP 3. Discard a card at random. Ice Tornado for 30 damage to random enemy unit 3 times. Realistically, that only ever really wants to get played on midline for damage. Has Permafrost, though. That's not bad. I'll figure out something to do with it. Another important work would be incredible for the deck, but realistically, I just want one that's holdover and intrinsic. I don't need that many. Impish Scholar, returning a random consumed card. I mean, Ritual Tome is huge. Last Stand is huge. If I played Last Stand the first time, then I do want to play it another time. Urzel's Horde with a Merchant of Trinkets next to it and double card removal. I mean, if my deck was good, that's the way I would want to go. God, I just don't think it is, though. No, it's actually sick, right? It's actually incredible because Soul Guard got the right upgrade line. Yeah, never mind, we're fine. Lights and Scourges cost 0. Maybe I should have taken the Versatile Dam to start first there. Oops. Rage does not decay on friendly units, or after deployment phase, some random unit on each floor. Let me keep my Rage. Shield Stewards, I mean, if I have the space to play them, I do want to, but I don't really have the space to play them right now. Let's take a Shield and a Spear out of the deck. You know what? I'll remove the other 2 as well. Non-boss enemy units gain multi-strike as long as I set up some ritual defense on the Titan Sentry on the bottom line. I think it would be okay. I could put a branded warrior here, and I think it's probably actually a really good idea. No, it spikes damage on units that don't even use their damage. There's the Ritual Tome. No one takes damage on the bottom line. Boo, 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 boo. Woohoo! Tornado. Oh, I should have thought about the fact that it's permafrost, so it wants to stay in hand, but when I play spells, I discard cards. Not the card I wanted to hit, but that's okay. love seeing them constantly hit my unit. Can't do a thing about him, though. Oh my god. Oh my good giddy god. You don't need more defense on the bottom line, frankly, buddy. But just one ritual tome saves a whole mess of damage on Soul Guard. Got some important work to do, though. If I ever want to be able to play another imp, I'm going to need the space to do so. Nice. I suspect I'm going to be using Vent on that line if I had to guess. Just in the interest of lowering the incoming damage as much as I can. Is the boss gonna be able to leave that bottom line? It doesn't look like it at the moment. Give him an absolute whip of the last stand. Gotta say, Branded Warrior, you're not capable of really getting that many slays at the moment. I've got too many lines of AoE clear below you. Once I can give you quick attack, it's over. Oh my god. So you've still got all of your reanimate, which is a problem. Tell you for the record, I didn't want you to have that. Oh, we have just enough already. Hell yeah. This is getting much closer than I'm comfortable with. In pretty much every fight as well. Glacial Seal. Incant to apply Frostbite 2 to enemies. I mean, if there's something I don't need to do, it's Incant to apply Frostbite to enemies. Spell Weakness or Frozen. No, thank you. Another last stand. No, it's got to be Branding Right. Piercing deals 5 damage and apply armor 20. It's also worth noting that both the Titan Sentry and Soul Guard will deal Frostbite to the enemies as well as gain armor, because Branding Right does damage as well. Merchant Magic is so much more important at the moment. As much as I do want to get, you know, quick on Branded Warrior, maybe multi-strike on Nameless Siren, some additional health on the Steelworker, it pales in comparison to being able to get Holdover, Consume Remove, the Ritual Tome. God, is that really the most stuff that we can do? Consume Remove, Ritual Tome? Get Holdover. I guess we can lower the cost of Last Stand, maybe Consume Remove it. Oh, branding right, double stack. Okay, good. Having at least one more of the big ones that I want makes it a lot more appealing to me. -2 cost, gain consume. I feel like I could throw that on branding right and then try and go the other direction afterwards. Holy Stone, maybe. I'm gonna hold off and full reroll here, actually. Yep. Let's remove consume. Let's give you -1 cost and intrinsic. Let's -1 cost a branding right. Let's give +10 magic power to a crypt builder that then gets to times that by 5. 2 more cards need to get out of this deck, and one of them's certainly going to be a foregone power. But for the sake of density of effects in our deck, I don't want the next one to be. I suspect the next one being 1 Mollusk Mage would be fine. I suspect the same would be true of removing a single Queen's Impling, though, so I'll do that. Next area, Merchant of Steel with an Empyrean Well next to it. That's feeling a lot more reasonable, especially considering I'm probably going capacity after this fight. Probably. Gale giving 50 health and some spikes. Spikes to prevent strikes. There you go. Managed it in the end. Oh, hell yeah. First off, Ritual Tome. Secondly, bring back my tome. Oh my god, it doesn't consume. It doesn't consume. Of course, it's not going to do anything. Oops. I mean, I'm still throwing the Ritual Tome where I throw the Ritual Tome. That still happens. Yeah. Fledgling Imp sacked on the top line. Ooh, Crypt Builder is already ready to take out a Blackbound Guardian for us. Love it. Let's try and just get a couple more of these tokens. Shots, midline rather. I can jump with a Queen's Impling on that line for good value. Now I only have to cast 1 spell next turn on the midline. Without a good density of spells in this deck, I probably will go Cold Channel 2 instead of Dire Channel 2, because Dire Channel 2 means I'm going to have to do, I think, 10 stasis charges before I get my first ability to use anything. Hell yeah. Branding Right does 3 damage to me, and a bunch of effects for everyone else. I want to do it on both lines. Another Branding Right, honestly, that's just a great card for a dupe for us right now. Glad to be able to get rid of those immediately. You've got spikes. You'll end up killing my Mollusk Mage. My main concern right now is the 6 spikes on Kale, but I do think with the Branding Rights and another Ritual Tome, frankly, we'll be able to keep things alive. Granted, Soul Guard, you need to be kept better alive, more alive, aliver, if you will. And I pray you do. Last stand doesn't seem especially helpful, so... do some cycling while I can. Looks like I'll be losing Soul Guard. I'm not going to have enough Frostbite to survive this. Soul Guard's taking so much corruption. Need to find a way to give it additional armor. Like, yeah, I can use another ritual tome on you, but you've still got 33 corruption. That's still going to be a problem. Very worried about that bottom line. It's offering our way through a Crypt Builder. Then a Queen's Impling can be sacked. I would like you to survive for another turn if you can, buddy. Some additional armor down there certainly seems helpful. $100 Frostbite? So that's just another 100 damage per turn, basically, we get to do. Is that going to be good enough? That's going to be tough. Last stand, I can double the rage on the top line, which is not especially large. I can double the rage in the mid line, which is a lot more damage that I get to add there. Oh boy. This is feeling pretty doomed right now. Branding right, unfortunately, way too strong. I kill my own backline unit there, so now that I can summon a Fledgling Imp, then sack the Imp, draw a card. We've got Impish Scholar, which would give me back the last stand that I can't use. Or at least that I can't use especially effectively. Damn it. Do I try and reset up the entire battle? No. The mistakes in this run were much earlier than that. Not saying that there wasn't a version of that battle that could have won, just that the mistakes, they came way earlier. The reason it's slightly lamentable, though, is because this is a speed run. Because we're over 40 minutes at the moment. How dare you? How dare you do that to me, timer? But admittedly, it kind of does help when the episodes for Blueprints today were 4 hours long. For the moment, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train 2. We're going to do that again. We're going to succeed, god damn it, in the next run. Top left is a series playlist for all my content of the past, present, and future. Down below, the people supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Add above the thanks there, and a special thanks this episode to Nick Starfield. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully see you all next time.